Hey guys. Well, I thought I'd come back and do a little update. If anyone is interested in political stuff, you can follow me on X. I'm just gonna leave that there. And we're gonna talk about sugar diet madness. Alrighty? Because, okay, my iPad is like screaming at me. My voice is like dead because for some reason, even if I drink enough, I'm still... Anyway. Sugar diet madness. What is with this? Okay, because I talk about diets in general and not even so much vegan diets, maybe I should start looking into the sugar diet because I know vegan deterioration, I saw a video she did and for the first little bit, she was like, man, maybe I should start doing stuff on this because veganism is dying out, y'all. There's only like however many vegans left. There's only like probably like 3 or 4 true vegans out there. And that's like, 3 or 4 vegan accounts to follow anyway, like that are actually true vegans that post their journeys and whatever. Everybody else is just a keyboard warrior. So I just have my phone stuff in this little purse in case you hear the little zipper. But yeah, so these vegans, they're not going to be around long. Eventually, they're probably just going to put up a post saying, hey guys, so I have an announcement. We are doing this and this and this. We won't be on social media anymore. A lot of this stuff has come up and blah, 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 blah. Either that or we're going to get, hey guys, I haven't told anyone about this because I didn't feel like it was going to affect my social media life, but because I've been offline a lot more, I feel like I should tell you all now that I have this diagnosis and I need to go fund me for blah, blah, blah. I need fundraising for this and for that. We're probably going to start seeing that from the vegans. So it's only a matter of time, guys. Because the vegans aren't going to admit to themselves that it's the diet that's bugging them. So they're just going to probably, or messing them up. So they're going to start going off and they're going to go, they're going to just disappear off social. Maybe they won't even have a little post like that. Maybe they're just going to disappear because there was there's a YouTuber that I followed. She just disappeared. I looked at her X. I looked at her Instagram and she just disappeared, man. For a little while, and then there was no explanation. She just was gone. Yeah. So yeah, I've seen that happen. Actually, one in particular I'm thinking of, I didn't follow her on Instagram. She kind of disappeared off YouTube. I don't know what happened to her. She stopped commenting on videos, stopped liking videos, stopped not commenting videos. She stopped commenting, replying to comments on her videos, rather. She stopped, even acknowledging comments. She didn't even post anymore. She just disappeared. And there's another one that disappeared too. There's YouTubes... And then there's YouTubers that don't even have X or Instagram. And I don't see them anymore either. Maybe on the community tab a little bit here and there. But I don't even think they've been posted on the community tab. And then there's some that have X and Instagram that I don't even care to look at. Yeah. So the vegans are just going to disappear. And, YouTubers do this. They're not even vegan YouTubers. Sometimes they just do this. But, especially the vegans, you're going to see that. They're going to start disappearing or they're going to stop coming on as much. They're going to probably only upload once a month or post once a month or whatever. So we got to find something else to talk about. And the sugar diet seems like the one. And this is not going to be a reaction video because they over there striking. Okay? They over there striking. No. So I'm just going to talk about the sugar diet right now. I'm just going to talk about it pure as day right now. Right here, right now. So the sugar diet. You might, I'm sure a lot of you carnivore people already know. Even some of you vegans know, because a lot of you vegans actually you tie it all together. Like, oh, well, we don't eat our protein until later in the day. And it's like, why are you doing this? Why? It's more insane than even even my diet as a kid. Friggin' 6 years ago, I probably would have done the same thing. Well, I would have thought the same thing, rather, because, my diet was a sugar diet, basically, back then, but it was nothing like what these guys are doing. These guys are literally purposefully eating candy, drinking fruit punches and sodas and whatever else. We call them sodas sometimes, too, just so you know. Lots of grain, lots, like tons, like more than the average, way more grain than the average. Teaspoons of sugar, tablespoons of sugar, cocoa, a cocoa drink for them would probably have like 5 tablespoons of sugar. It'd make it way too sweet. I wouldn't even be able to taste the cocoa if I ever did that. No, 5 tablespoons, no. They're just putting a cup of sugar with their water. Do you know? I can't. And then they barely eat protein. No fat. And then now there's this, one of the big influencers for this. He's injured himself. This happened very, very recently. I'm not sure how recently. Probably maybe yesterday. Because the video I just saw on him was uploaded today. Vegan Deterioration reacted to it. And I didn't even finish watching it. I have no words. Ow, first of all, because holy crap. Biking, and then he took a wrong turn, I guess, and I guess he fell off the bike, hit his head. He had the helmet on, but he still hit his head. Felt okay at first, okay? But then he felt something going on up near his around the clavicle bone, and that's what he broke. He broke that, and then now his head is all messed up. Has a concussion, apparently. I can also vouch for this, although I never blacked out when this happened. We were playing basketball in the gym. I didn't want to even dare participate in it. But yeah, we were doing basketball. And I was just walking, minding my own business, and bam! The ball hit me in the head. The top of my head. Now, here's what my experience with that was like. I remember right away, I don't even remember if I was walking still. I could still tell that I was there, but I don't remember if I was still walking when it happened. I had somebody guiding me. I was stunned. And I would more describe it as stunned because it was like I knew what happened, and I knew that I just in my mind it was like I just got smashed in the head with a basketball. I was in kind of like a shock. I was and I was stunned. I couldn't process everything right away. I couldn't talk. I think I maybe tried. I don't even know. I don't even remember. I had enough awareness that I knew something had happened, right? And I had enough awareness of my surroundings. But then after that, when they took me into the office, I remember the teacher even saying, like, okay, come into my office here. And I sat down and we were talking. And then the shock of everything just came flooding out. And I started just bawling. I just started bawling my eyes out. Like, I don't even know. And that was just from a basketball hitting my head. It was. I think they tried to toss it up into the net, and I was in the trajectory of the net, and bam. I don't have any bad feelings for whoever did that. But holy, that certainly wasn't fun. That was scary. That was actually worse than when somebody was fooling around. They had, I don't know what they were doing with the chair, but they had this chair and they hit the side of my head with the chair. I was already sitting, and it wasn't like, it was just the end of the leg. It was like this, you know those stupid little chairs from school? With the little metal, with those. This guy, now back to the sugar diet guy, why I'm talking about him. The sugar diet guy, he said he felt fine, but then he started blacking out. He would come to and then black out and come to again. So there's something wrong in these sugar diet guys' brains just in general. Because these people are saying, like, they think that people are wishing ill on them, like, hoping that, no. This person was warning him, actually, the other day, being like, look, you don't have enough to work off of, dude. You don't eat enough fat and protein to, for something like this to happen. Like, if something was to happen to you, you don't eat enough. And he took that as, well, now you got your wish. Now you got it. Now you get to see the experiment for yourself. He didn't say it quite like that, but that was his attitude to it. Dude, it's called karma. You get all cocky with people, you reap what you sow. And, yeah. So, anyway. Yeah. I don't know how hard he hit his head. Because maybe he did hit his head hard enough for that to happen. But if not, if typically that's not what happens after the way he hit his head. Yeah, I know this. I understand the skull moves even if your head is covered by the helmet. That I understand. I understand that. But I don't know. He didn't explain how his head went. I don't think. I didn't quite catch it because I was also listening and doing other stuff. So, but if all it takes is one single bump, it would have to depend on how big the bump was, okay? I can understand that too. But these people don't eat as much fat and protein. So you got to understand too, these people, they might have damaged something and they might be able to damage something easier because of this. I could not, for the life of me, believe that I actually did so well after bumping my head or having that basketball hit my head. I'm shocked they didn't take me to the hospital just to be sure. I'm shocked. I think because I was so lucid, they said, you know what, she's not passing out. Yeah. I think, and even after, I was fine. I was just a little stunned when it first happened. And, yeah. I've been lucky. I have hit my head pretty bad sometimes, but I've never gotten to that point. I'm so lucky in that way. These sugar diet people are insane because maybe he did hit his head hard enough for that to happen, even in a normal person. But you're playing a very dangerous game when you don't eat fat and protein. Sugar diet's the new fun thing, y'all. Maybe I'll start reacting to it because, the vegan stuff, that's vegan deterioration's thing. And while it's still going on, I think she should continue that. And I have a little bit more tolerance, I think, with... I do find the sugar diet stuff just insane in general, and sometimes it's like, no, I won't even dare try to watch that. By the way, Mark Smelly Bell, did you put Smelly in your name because people call you Smelly? I bet you really do smell now, buddy. All that fermenting going on from the polysaccharides or whatever they are, that does a lot of that. Oof. Guys, I remember when I used to do the blackstrap molasses trick, for my anemia. Oh my Lord. Do not eat more than a teaspoon a day. if you're not a vegan or even if you are a vegan, but you're not a big meat person and you eat molasses still, don't do more than a teaspoon. I mean, they tell you a tablespoon a day? Was it a tablespoon? I think it was. I tried 2 teaspoons once. I tried spreading out the tablespoon and having 2 teaspoons at one point in the day and then a teaspoon in the next day. Next part of the day, rather. Oh my God. The gas. That was the only thing different that I was doing. Hot. Burning. I would have cleared I had to open my own window because of it. It was bad. I can't imagine what these sugar diet people are actually going through, especially the ones who literally sit there drinking pop all day. Okay? Like you're out of your minds. Pop? Really? You're going to sit there on your high horse and you think you got what it takes to combat injury and illness. You're sitting here, you literally call yourself Skeleton City. You know, no human is supposed to look skeletal, right? No human is supposed to look skeletal. Not one. If people are literally telling you they see your bones and nothing cushioning you in any way, that should be a red flag. Don't take that well, thank you for noticing. Don't take that like that's a good thing. Why, thank you, I do try. No, that's not the time and place to be cocky. That's a sign that you have something serious going on. Okay? And it's a sign that you need to get checked out. I've been trying to get checked out don't come out here before you go saying, well, you say you need to get checked out and you never do. I've been trying to get checked out. I've been trying. But they don't want to check the things that I want checked. So I just don't even bother. I don't bother. And if they're the same with you, well, yours sound way more dire than mine. I think you should get checked out. You might need a psych evaluation. You might need some psychological treatments. Even some possible psychiatric treatment. Yeah. Just throwing that out there because you're crazy. You're crazy. Okay? And don't come up here telling me you don't know what you're talking about because you're still a carnivore, a carnivore that eats carbs in the life. You see? You can't even stay away from the carbs. Listen here, pal. I don't go down in a cup of sugar water a day. I don't go down in pop every day. I don't go eating candies like they're going out of style. I don't eat 600, 700 grams of carbs a day. I'm not eating a kilogram of carbs a day. I'm not. I know that. You guys really take things out of proportion. You're just jealous because this works and we feel really good on it. Do you? Why are you acting like that then? Why are you acting so cocky? Why? Why? Why are you acting so cocky? Well, listen. I've done carnivore for 5 years straight. Keto carnivore for 5 years straight. What have you done for 5 years straight? Have you really truly done keto for 5 years? What were you doing for keto? Were you eating almond flour? Yeah, that's where you went wrong. Were you doing a clean keto? Were you eating fat? Were you doing that stupid low protein or high protein moderate fat? Was that what you were doing? Is that what you were doing? Were you eating cream? On your carnivore diet, were you eating cream and cheese? Drinking coffee when maybe you as a person, you can't drink coffee? Is that what you were doing? Did you even think twice to cut those things out? Bet you not. I bet you didn't. And if you're going to come in here telling me, oh, I did eat clean keto. All I had was eggs and bacon and beef and some veggies at dinner. And a salad with chicken and cheese. Did you try cutting the cheese out of the diet? Did you try not adding cream? Maybe you can't even do butter. Maybe you need to do just beef fat. I don't know, but these people claim they've done keto. Where's the proof that you've stuck to keto? Because I bet you when you've been off camera, you'd be out there at the McDonald's eating freaking burgers and fries. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Don't give me the... No, you don't understand. I was keto for like 2 decades. You don't understand. Oh, really? Where's the proof? You might have been doing your keto on camera, but off camera? Don't lie to me and tell me you weren't eating bags of chips, drinking pop, going to the McDonald's and eating freaking fries and burgers. That ain't no keto. Alright? You would have just add that into my carbs. Do you know how many carbs are even in a small fry? To combine that with the burger and the sugary sauces, do you know? Do you know how much freaking carbs is in that? I bet not. I bet you they don't tell you that either. They'll only tell you the amount of sugar. Maybe they tell you the carbs now, I guess. Don't sit here and act like, oh, but I did keto and it didn't work. What did you do for carnivore? Did you eat cream? Cream got carbs. Did you eat honey? Honey is pure sugar. Because it comes from... It's literally the evaporated... It's like the liquid when the water evaporates from the nectar. That is what honey is. So honey is not carnivore. People say, ooh, it's beef. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. I Googled how the bees make honey, okay? They pass it around on their tongues between each worker bee, okay? Until the water evaporates and then they spit it into the cone. You're welcome. It's not actually bee vomit, otherwise they'd swallow it. And then puke it back up. No, that's not how that goes. I Googled it. Because I was curious. Like, why are they calling it bee vomit then? Well, there you go. It's not bee vomit. It's literally nectar with the water evaporated from it. It like turns into this thick, and then it mixes with the enzymes that bees create. All that's in it is enzymes, okay? but it's not carnivore. You can't call that carnivore. It's pure sugar. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Don't even dare. Don't even dare. Okay? You guys don't even know what you're talking about. So if you guys really think that you are safe from you're safe from injury, you're safe from illness, no, you're not. Nobody is. I'm out here doing keto carnivore. You don't see me going, oh, I'm invincible because I'm keto carnivore. Puh. Well, no, I'm not, because I got COVID, okay? Just because somebody gets the flu shot, does that mean they're not going to get sick? No. Even the people who put out the flu shot every year would always be telling you, we can't always get the strain right, because the strain is always mutating. So you can't just sit up here and say that sugar diet makes you invincible and makes you healthier. And okay, well, carnivore has made me healthier in that nutritionally blood markers are up that should be up. And some of the blood markers went down that should be down. Okay? So that's how I know that carnivore is working, right? Even keto carnivore. You guys don't even go and get tested. And your triglycerides are screaming at you, hey, we're too high here. Oh, we're at 700 right now. That's dangerous. There's already proof about that's actually dangerous, because 700 level triglycerides, there's pretty concrete evidence that that's not good. Okay, so don't even give me that. Don't even give me that. Guys, don't even give me that bull. Okay, so eat your freaking sugar, okay, but don't come up here telling us that's what we need to do, and don't go calling us, oh, you obviously need more carbs, you obviously need sugar, because you're blah, 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 blah. Honey, textbook projection, because you're acting the way that you claim I wouldn't be acting if I was eating sugar. So, yeah. Guys, this will get fun. I might just do commentary videos instead of reactions. If you want me to do reactions and you know that they don't strike people, then maybe. But I'm a little bit, I'm not going to get any more strikes. I'm not going to risk that. And I don't do glitch filters because, A, I care about the brain of epileptics. And also, at least she warns them now. But still, I think she should at least put a blur thing, not a glitch thing. Or just do it black screen. Completely black. Not even see the person on the video. I hate when that happens, when I have to swallow mid-sentence. But yeah. I don't know, but I don't know. Don't know. But yeah, just guys, stop. Just stop with your stupidity. You know that it's not working and you're just projecting. And and so sugar diet people are coming into the channel now, guys. Because I thought about reacting to it, but a lot of people were already reacting to it. And I'm like, no, but it's not going away. It's not going away. I think it's just getting started. So we're going to have some fun, guys, because I'm not even a vegan channel. I react to other people that aren't necessarily vegan but eat way too much plants and too much sugar. Anyway, so, yeah. Can't wait. This is going to be fun. All right, guys. See y'all later. Bye, guys.